Can you drink some gin tonight? The drink that I adore. But don't drink too much, or you'll be vomiting all over the floor. No nonsense gin drinking. All gin, no nonsense. Hello gin lovers, welcome back. I'm Bobby Freeman and well, look who has reared its ugly head once more. Because my regular viewers to this show will know that I am not a fan of this particular brand, namely the Bombay Sapphire. However, it doesn't stop them trying. It does not, I admire their tenacity. It doesn't stop them trying to produce one that I do like. So this is one that I'd not heard of until a couple of weeks ago, and I found out that they've had another go at tweaking their original recipe. And let me give you the name of it. It is Bombay Sapphire Premier Cru with Murcian lemon. I'm not sure if that's correct pronunciation of Murcian. I imagine it's Murcian rather than Murcian. And this one seems a little bit strange, to be honest, because the other week, I don't think I've got it anymore. We had one that was an actual lemon, or, you know, a yellow, whole sort of lemon themed gin. It was yellow and everything. They got the trouble of making it yellow like a lemon. So to be honest, I'm not really sure where they're going with this one, because it looks like the original bottle. It's got a tiny bit of yellow branding down there, and it sounds like they've just had another half-hearted stab at making a lemon gin, but gone less overboard with the marketing. However, as you know on this show, I like to give them a fair crack of the whip. And I've said to them before, I think Bombay can probably do something extraordinary. They just need to press the reset button, go back to the drawing board and start again without their rather strange original recipe. So, with that in mind, let's cast all my aspersions aside and find out what it's all about on the old website. However, before we get stuck in, if you enjoy my content here, me jabbering on about a load of old rubbish pertaining to gin, if you think you might like more of this rubbish but not gin related, you can head over to my new channel, which is called The Bobby Freeman Show, where I talk about all sorts of stuff in a very amusing way, mostly sort of news and current events and the big thorny issues of the day. So if you want to check that out, click, I'll put a link in it in the section below. Also, I'll put a card which will pop up here. Bombay Sapphire Premier Cru Murcian Lemon Gin. That's a mouthful, isn't it? A small batch handcrafted gin from Bombay Sapphire, celebrating nature's finest citrus harvest from Murcia in Spain. Sustainably sourced, the late season's harvest is hand-picked, hand-peeled, I don't know if that makes it any better, and dried in the Mediterranean sun, which I believe is the same sun that dries anything anywhere else, to capture the brightest, most aromatic oils. And that's an interesting notion, isn't it? The brightest oils. I've never seen a bright oil before, but you know, I'm sure they know what they're talking about. Each distillation is precisely cut by our master distiller to perfectly balance the vibrant Murcian lemon with the sweetness of orange and mandarin. Serve long with tonic and a twist of lemon in a classic French 75. Yeah, I don't care about, don't tell me how to serve it. I know how to serve gin, thank you very much. So really, I can't, in honesty, see the difference between this and the original Bombay Sapphire, other than the fact it's a different type of lemon and the oils are slightly brighter and they've dried it in the Mediterranean sun. It sounds like Bombay Sapphire that's just been made in Spain rather than Basingstoke. However, you never know, you never know. So let's crack the devil open and see if I am right. So it has a rather tricky looking seal on the top, and as we know, I do struggle with these. God, this one's a really bad one. I can't even find any loose bit. However, I do manage to talk over it most of the time without having to cut away. If it gets really bad, I do have to introduce the ballpoint pen to try and really get in there. Oh shit. I've broken my pen. You don't get that on other YouTube channels, do you? However, I think by sacrificing the pen, I have made a breakthrough on the seal, and I don't think I'll have to cut away to get it open. However, I have been doing this for quite a while now, quite a few seconds. I think I'm just gonna have to cut away. There we go, my friends. Good Lord, I've built up quite a sweat doing that, and I've broken my favorite pen as well, so it's bad news all round. However, that bad news is offset by the fact that there is a cork for once in Bombay Sapphire. So this, my friends, I don't believe I'm saying this is the first ever Bombay Sapphire cork test. The first ever Bombay Sapphire cork test. So then, do we have a squeak? No squeak, just a rustle of this plastic which is still left on there. Let me get rid of that. Definitely no squeak. We're going for a pull. Here we go. Bombay Sapphire, pull, full pull cork test. Rather muted, I'd say, for the size of the cork. A little bit disappointing, but of course, it doesn't matter. It's just a bit of fun. So then, let's have a look. Get that little fellow. Oh, lovely ting of the glass there. Very nice. Let's have a little sniff. So, ooh, yeah. Now, cast my expression aside. Cast your expression aside, Bobby. Let's just try and imagine it was a gin you've never smelt before. Go on. Yeah, still not very nice, to be honest. It just smells like Bombay Sapphire. Smells like Bombay Sapphire. That chemically essence to it, and yeah. One thing I will say about this gin is apparently they've pepped it up a little bit more. It is, I can't read it without my glasses, 47%, and you can definitely get that in the aroma. It really kind of grabs hold of the old, I don't know, bits in the back. I'm not a doctor, it might surprise you, but it kind of has a kick when you sniff. It's like, yeah, that's definitely stronger, but still, just definitely Bombay Sapphire. However, we shall power on nonetheless. Let's make a little gin and tonic and see how we get on. So here we go, my friends. Thank you, of course, to all my patrons and my YouTube and my members who are literally paying for the gin on this show. This is Bombay Sapphire Premier Cru, infused with Murcian lemon, and I say to thee, cheers. Oh, that says it all. Okay, yeah, to be honest, that is Bombay Sapphire, as we know and love, well, not know and love, as we know and dislike, but just pepped up on the ABV and a tiny bit more lemon in there. And to be absolutely honest, just awful balancing of the flavours. I am disappointed. I'm always disappointed when I try a new Bombay Sapphire and I don't like it, because I'm waiting for the day when I do like it, because I did like the English Estate one up there. That wasn't too bad. But that is a ham-fisted waste of time, to be honest. It just tastes like Bombay Sapphire. Imagine a Bombay Sapphire. Now imagine it with a huge extra kick of ABV, which is not a bad thing usually, but then that's it. And then a tiny, they've dialed up the lemon from about 2% to about maybe 20%, or maybe a bit less, maybe 10%. But that's kind of it. You've still got that awful metallic, chemically taste to it, which really kind of, I think, puts people off gin when if they'll try it for the first time. They'll try a Bombay Sapphire, and a lot of people say, oh, I don't like gin, I don't like gin. I say, what have you drunk? And they say, oh, Bombay Sapphire. I say, well, don't be drinking that. And then they try something like a Tanqueray or a Sipsmiths or a Beefy's, and they're like, oh yeah, it's actually quite nice. I'm like, yeah, I bloody well told you so. I don't need two people to have a conversation. I can just do it myself. But anyway, I digress slightly. That, as I say, it's nice. The key to a good core gin, when there's no sort of wacky flavours in there, is balancing. Gins like number 3 over here and like Highcare Castle, they are masters. Exquisitely balanced, absolutely perfect. You can tell a lot of thought. I always feel, when I taste Bombay Sapphire gins, I feel that virtually no thought has gone into them at all. I think literally they think, right, we need to have a new type of gin. Right, do something this, bang, 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 yeah, whack it in, whack it out, stick the Bombay Sapphire label on, it will sell. And it will, because it's the most, I think it's the most drunk gin in the world. But to me, with that was okay 20 years ago. Now, it's not okay. The gin market is totally different. The gin market has changed, and they need to up their game, like I've said before. And to be honest, if I'm repeating myself slightly here, but sorry, that is not good enough. So then we'll try it neat. I don't think it's going to be very nice, but we'll give it a go anyway out of my no-nonsense gin drinking mug, which I like to promote at this point in the show. If you want one, click on the merch bit below. Let's try this. And if you haven't heard that noise made before, that is generally a universal noise for something that you make when something doesn't taste very nice. Just harsh, abrasive, very, very strong chemically taste with a big punch of ABV as well. And to be honest, I don't know why anyone would enjoy drinking that. So then, the one good thing, sort of saving grace of Bombay Sapphire, is it's usually pretty well priced, so you haven't wasted too much of your money. However, They have pepped it up on this one, obviously, but to be honest, I can't understand because it is more ABV, so you're going to be paying more duty on it here in the UK, which is a type of tax. If you don't know that, I don't know if you have that other place in the world. So this one has been bumped up to £30. Bombay Sapphire is usually hovering in the mid to low 20s, I believe. So to be honest, I do understand why they've done that, but at the same time, by the way, that's about $35 or about the same in euros. And I do understand why they've done it. You know, if it is stronger, you do have to pay more, but still, I would rather have a less strong gin of another brand, a nice one like Beefeater or something, and pay you know, about 2/3 of that price for. So guys, it comes as no surprise today that this is another failure on the part of Bombay Sapphire. And I've said this many times before, I've said it many times. And to hammer it home, I'm going to hammer the desk like that, because that's when a point is very important when it is accompanied by a hammer of the desk. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh yeah, Bombay Sapphire. I am repeating myself slightly here. If you're watching, which they're almost certainly not, please stop tinkering about with this old recipe. It's had its day. Draw a line under it. You would still sell it if you want to, because obviously it still sells, but please go right back to the drawing board, start from scratch, because with all this knowledge and all this expertise that you have, hundreds of years, I'm telling you, if you start again if you sort of break off the shackles of the past, I think you could create something truly extraordinary and truly special. Whether you rebrand it as something else, I don't know. Or maybe keep it as Bombay Sapphire, but that's not the original recipe. I don't know, that's up to you. But all I'm saying is, go back to the drawing board and blow us away, because I believe you can do it. And if you believe that you can subscribe to this channel, why not realize that belief by, well, subscribing to this channel, pressing that little button, and pressing the like button as well on this video if you liked it. And if you want to support the show, head over to the Patreon page, or press the YouTube members button, the join button below this video. And of course, if you want to see more of my sort of hilarious content, but not talking about gin, head over to the Bobby Freeman Show, a card for which is up there right now. But until next time, guys, you all know the drill. Take care, stay safe. Thank you to all my patrons and members, and of course, keep drinking. That was an elaborate salute today. Keep drinking the gin.